Okay. Yo. Um. Lord of the Tides. Somebody get Patty. 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 Get that boy his Emmy now. Like I don't need to see nothing else from nobody. Give that man his Emmy for this performance that he gave in this, not only this episode, but this episode just topped it off. What this man's been doing whole season has been phenomenal. Phenomenal, like AJ Styles. The special effects team too, FX team. I mean, if y'all thought the effects they were doing with them dragons were better than what we got, man. The effects we got on King V, when Patty was playing, when he took off that mask, just all that and all zombie like, reminded me like a White Walker with the eye missing. Disgustingly incredible. Let's get into this review, yo. Man, had what should be our final time jump. That's what they keep saying. They keep saying to us. Man, Rhaenyra's got a couple of kids now with Daemon. She's pregnant. You know, it jumps off with Daemon like digging in sacks, pulling out eggs, getting ready to go put another egg for number one of his kids that are coming. Yo, it's going down. You know what I'm saying, in King's Landing. Everything's been changed. They've been away for so long. Everything looks like it does, like at the High Tower. You know what I'm saying? Worshiping the Seven, all the stuff with the dragons and the Targaryen lore has been removed. But something's happened to the Sea Snake. Some type of war. He's becoming ill, has a fever. He took a loss in battle. Doesn't look like he's gonna make it. So the legitimacy of the claim to the throne for Rhaenyra's kids are being called in question when the Sea Snake's brother wants to claim the throne for himself because he wants the blood of, old Valyria. And he doesn't believe that, which they aren't, that the bastards that Rhaenyra fathered have true legitimacy to what's going on. Going against his brother's word, because his brother didn't care, because he believes in name more than blood. He wanted his grandson, or who was perceived as grandson, to rule Driftwood. So he goes and makes a claim with the, like a side deal with the queen or whatever. Like, you give me this, you'll have, our ships and stuff at your service. That they don't have a legitimate claim. So, the Hand and his daughter, the queen, have been the ones presiding over everything that's going on because the king is so sick and so ill and being taken down with painkillers and stuff like that. That he's bedridden and doesn't want to do anything, right? So with the claim of legitimacy being, starked against, and them finding out what happened to the Sea Snake and knowing they lost one of their biggest supporters, they decide to go to King's Landing in order to try to legitimize their kid's claim. So they get there, they're not welcome. Like, they get off, they're seeing the different changes and stuff made. Like you could really see the expressions on their face looking like they're home, but they don't recognize anything that's going on, right? So nobody welcomes them. They end up getting welcomed after a while. Rhaenyra goes up and talks to her father, introduce her father to her kids she named after Aegon, and she named another kid after her father, and just talks to him about what's going on. But he's so out of it that you can't even tell. Like, Daemon picks up the little couple guard that he got, he sniffs it. He's like, look at the puppy. Everybody knows that milk and puppy must be some good stuff. Everybody knows that is must be some good stuff right there, boy. He's gotta be, because the pain that he should be in from the way he's looking, man, and just the emotions that went through this episode, the looks on people's faces. Rhaenyra seeing how bad her dad's gotten, and you know, not knowing if this is even for her. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to fight for this throne. Daemon's full support. You know, it's the little things. It's the little things, the little expressions and everything that happens that makes this so, you know what I'm saying, dope. The job that these actors and actresses are doing is just incredible. Especially Patty. Oh, Patty did this dang thing, man. She's like crying for help from her father to help her, you know what I'm saying, in this situation, because they're on the bad end. Like Alicent and her dad Otto have all, you know, it's like every time I talk about Alicent and Otto, I yawn and get tired. Just killed them already. Alicent and Otto like have full powerful control of what's going on. They put people in place, all even on the board, you know what I'm saying, on the council, to make sure that what they want, you know what I'm saying, goes down. So the cool thing that happens with this, man, is the dope scene is, y'all remember when Alicent came down during like the wedding or whatever, and she came down in that green dress and just like stopped, right? Their hearing talks about legitimacy. Everybody's arguing their points about what they want to do. Beforehand, you had my girl Rhaenyra go talk to her aunt about betrothing her sons to, you know what I'm saying, her granddaughters, in order to make sure that blood stays where it needs to stay, and that one of the daughters end up being like the queen of the kingdom when her son, you know what I'm saying, takes over from her. And at first she doesn't want to do it. She's going to claim, you know, to stand up for the claim for herself, because it's every man for himself at this moment, especially with having to deal with the Alicent and Otto. But as soon as Rhaenyra gets ready to start, you know, to talk about her claim, the door's open. Here comes the king, and he's walking so slow, like just for him to be able to get out of bed in the pain he's in, stop taking milk of the puppy because he wanted a clear mind, and be able to get to that throne and do that, man. It was just something powerful in that the lengths he would go to defend his daughter, right? And you could see the look on Alicent's face of Otto when they see that. They know as soon as they see him that they lost what they're going to do. Even the Sea Snake's brother, like, well, you know what I'm saying, it's over with for me. So the cool thing that I saw, and I saw a post on this, that this was actually a mistake. They just kept rolling because of how powerful it was when it happened. When Paddy was trying to get on the throne, like the crown fell off his head, and Matt Smith, you know what I'm saying, who plays Daemon, came and picked up the crown, helped him to the throne, and then put the crown back on his head. That was not written like that. They said that was something that just happened, and they just kept rolling, and they kept it. That was one of the most powerful things I saw in this scene, right, was when they did that. It was just something about Daemon helping his brother, you know what I'm saying, knowing what his brother was finna do, putting that crown back on his head. Because think about it, Daemon, I feel like Daemon never wanted the throne. Daemon just wanted recognition, to not just be, you know what I'm saying, the second brother. Because even when he got the crown at, you know what I'm saying, at Dribble, when he won that one war, he came and he gave that crown to his brother. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to be recognized as something more than what everybody was looking at him as. So, the king was dope, man. King V was dope. He was sitting there like, I don't understand why we're here presiding over something that was already settled. That y'all know where I stand on this. So what's the issue? Type deal. And it's like the only person that has insight on what Corlys will want is his wife. And then she comes up knowing where she's going to butter her bread at, and backs Rhaenyra's son's claim to everything. They even said, we came up with Rhaenyra even came to me and talked about pledging, you know what I'm saying, her sons to my granddaughters in order to keep the blood clean. It's nothing you can do after that. You know what I'm saying? And then you get the Sea Snake's brother ranting, they're bastards. And, you know what I'm saying, like saying his pieces. He know he done lost. He know he's probably going to die anyway or something's going to happen to him for calling the claim into question to start off with. So he has an issue with telling the truth. That's why I feel like he's at the stance he is now. But he was right, and what he was doing is just that's not how you play that game. So, and this was from behind. You see the king that, I will have your tongue for, and then all of a sudden, Daemon just slices his head off. Was like, you can keep his tongue. You can keep his tongue. You know what I'm saying? Just dope. Patty tells Otto afterwards, he's getting treatment and stuff like that, that he wants to have dinner with family. You could tell this man is like on his last leg with the family one time. And they come together and they actually have like a nice dinner, and they even say peaceful things about each other. You could tell that it feels like Alicent and Rhaenyra truly care about each other, but just fiercely defending their kids and everything that goes on, you know what I'm saying, especially with Otto being an Alicent heir, has drifted, you know what I'm saying, has torn them so far apart from the friends that we saw them as, because they were like, I remember Alicent praying, you know what I'm saying, after her mom died, you know, just on her knees praying with her. It's crazy how far they've gone over the years, but the kids wouldn't have it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody brings the pig in, Aegon's making fun of people, you know what I'm saying, his brother, they're all just making fun of people, you know what I'm saying, his brother's making fun of people, you know what I'm saying, the whole strong thing, take a toast to these 3 strong boys, and no matter the issues that Rhaenyra and Alicent, you know what I'm saying, try to solve, even between themselves, they poison these kids' minds so much that it's now starting, it's forever going to be an issue, because no sooner than Patty left, took his mask off, to everybody see him, I just want to see everybody happy for a time, you know, and then when he starts to feel ill, he's going to bed, everybody's still sitting around dancing, having fun, but the kids just taking shots at each other left and right. You know, Aegon talking to Rhaenyra's oldest, you know what I'm saying, patrol, talking about, if he doesn't know how you do and you want to get pleasure, you can come to me. Just little stuff like that, taking shots at each other, that just, it's causing problems for no reason, but we need the drama, you know what I'm saying, in order for it to be a story. So they get into an argument, and it's gonna have a spiff or whatever, and then like Daemon steps up, and then this is the dopest stuff. The son with the eye patch looks at Daemon. He don't want the problems. He don't want the problems. He just kind of looks, just goes away. But Daemon kind of looks at him like he's a younger him. You know what I'm saying? He's a younger, dumber him. So that's interesting. Rhaenyra's gonna go back to which I don't think they did. She's talking about going back to Dragonstone to take the boys back because of the arguing. But her father passes. You know what I'm saying? And before she passes, he started to have a conversation with her about the Song of Ice and Fire, but didn't finish it, right? And the only reason I think that Rhaenyra wants to be on the throne is because that weight, that duty, her dad specifically passed on to her, you know what I'm saying, to take in the future. And she doesn't want to let her dad down on that accord, right? But when Alicent comes up, and this is the problem with naming your kids after everybody in the past, and Patty he doesn't know what's going on, taking milk of the puppy, you know what I'm saying, all that. He looks up, and Alicent asks him, he doesn't know who's there. And he starts to talk about, yeah, the Song of Ice and Fire is real, Aegon, you know what I'm thinking, but Alicent is taking bits and pieces out of that because she's named Aegon, and she thinks that her now late husband is telling her that she needs to do whatever she can to put her son on the throne, because she's not hearing the full story, because of course it was passed down from king to king. Nobody else knew about the Song of Ice and Fire, so it's not a relevant story that, you know what I'm saying, everybody knows. So it's crazy that this Dance of Dragons, this War of Dragons, is literally caused over a flipping misunderstanding. As the king passes in his sleep, looks up, and I guess sees his wife, you know what I'm saying, my love. The performance Patty gave in this friggin' episode, and what I've seen so far, is just groundbreaking to me. I never not cared about a character, and then by the time they passed, like, it hurt me when he's died, because I looked at, he was just somebody who wanted his family to get along. He just wanted to be a good dad, a good brother, a good husband, you know what I'm saying, and a good king. So like I kind of relate, you know what I'm saying, to where he comes from on the family aspect, you know what I'm saying, and it's just crazy, you know. It's crazy that what this war is finna be fought over, a misunderstanding. I can't wait for next week's episode, man. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about this in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We got a lot of content on the page, and we're not too many hours away from being monetized, man. So share with your friends. Come join us on our live hero reports. And until next time, keep it A+. This has been a Nerd Mix. Indy out.